will be over bar graphs and dot plots. Let's go over our previous lesson over just dot plots only. The dot plot below represents the total number of runs scored in each game by Tatiana's softball team this year. Use the information on a dot plot to answer the question. Number of runs scored. How many times? So each little dot represents the number of persons who ran this. So let's see, 2 people ran 1 run. No one did 2 runs. A person did 3 runs, and so on. How many times did the team score 6 runs? So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So I guess 4 individual kid was able to do this. What is the median number of runs scored? So, I'm going to write, please do not do this. I see a lot of kids do, oh, the median is 4. No, it is not. You have to list out the numbers. So we have 1, 1, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. Let's see the halfway point. Median is it's like the halfway point. So I'll cross out 5 to the left, 5 to the right. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 5 is the median. It's the halfway point. I mean, half of it is above 5, half of it is below 5. So 5 runs is the halfway point. What is the mode? What number did you see most common, most repeated? Value that you see most often, 5. There's 6 of them. Determine the range. Range is the spread. How spread out is it? It started at 7, it ended at 1, so 7 minus 1 is 6. So the range is 6. That's how much is spread. Are there any outliers? We're going to be learning that soon. Outliers are numbers that are like really outside of the norm. No, they're all pretty much together. If there was like one right here all the way at the very end, that would become an outlier. All right, next one. Page 2. So, in this page 2, we name your favorite ice cream flavor from the following choices: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mint, or cookies and cream. You know what? I'm just going to quickly just put numbers down. 5. All right, I put down 3 people like vanilla, 2 people like chocolate, 3 people like strawberry, 1 person like mint, 1 person like cookies and cream. My favorite of the bunch, of course, is cookies and cream. Definitely Bluebell with Oreo cookies. All right, create a bar graph below. Flavors were vanilla. These are the ice cream flavors. These are the number of students. Make sure you label it. Title is ice cream. We have a title. We have a title for the X value, our ice cream flavor. I cannot remember the ice cream flavors. They were vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Mint, cookies and cream. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 people like this one. 2, 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 1, 1. And here is my bar graph showing the different categories. We have 5 categories and showing the number of students, the frequency of each one. All right, so use the bar graph to compare the total number of people, there are 10 of them, surveyed to the ones who chose chocolate. How many people like chocolate in here? 2 people out of 10 people like chocolate, or 1/5. So 2/10 or 1/5 times as many people were surveyed than chose chocolate. So 2/10 or 1/5 chose chocolate. Use the bar graph to compare the number of people who chose vanilla to the number of people who chose strawberry. Vanilla, we had 3 people who chose vanilla. Number of people who chose strawberry was 3. So it's 3 to 3. So Use the bar graph to compare the number of people who chose vanilla to the number of people who chose strawberry. 3 to 3, so, or 1. 1 times as many chose vanilla than chose strawberry. Let's go back to this one. Could you turn this to a decimal? You could. I mean, 1/5 is a good number, but what is the decimal thing? In case you could divide it. 1 divided by 5. And 5 go in 10 twice. So, or 2/10 times as many people were surveyed than chose. You know what? Let me go back to this one. I believe I did this wrong because I misread it. Because I kept looking at this one and said, I don't think I read this correctly. If you look at this one again, it says, compare the total number of people to the ones who chose chocolate. 10 people are the total number of people. And 2 people chose chocolate. So please read it very carefully because I did it the wrong way. I did the number of people who like chocolate to the total number of people. So I said to the total number of people, 10, to the ones who chose chocolate. This simplified to 5 over 1. So 5 times, because I need this one, I was looking at this one, I was like, it didn't make sense. It wasn't very reasonable. 5 times as many people were surveyed than those who chose chocolate, because only 2 people chose chocolate. If you multiply by 5 times more, they're 10 in all. All right, next one. Name the number of people who live in your, all right, we're not going to do this one. All right, let's see. You're given now a dot plot. Can you answer questions about it? The dot plot shows the number of times per week that a group of students use the fitness center. How many more students use the center 3 or more times per week than students who use the center less than 2 times per week? So you know what? I'm going to write out the numbers. 0, 1, there are 3 2s, there are 4 3s, there are 4 4s, and 5 5. So let me use different colors now. How many students use the center 3 or more times? All of these students. That's 4, 8, 10. Minus, how many students use the center less than 2? Can't be 2, it has to be less than 2. So the answer is 8. There are 8 more students who use the center 3 or more times per week than those who use it less than 2 times. Alright, the dot plot shows the number of free throws made by the members of a basketball team during their last game. So 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6, 8. What fraction of the total number of players made 2 or less free throws? 2 or less. 5 students made 2 or less free throws. What fraction of the total number? There's 5, 10 is half of the team. Oh, it's not very good. Half of the team made 2 or less free throws. All right, this is a bar graph. The bar graph shows the number of pets that the student in Mrs. Meyer class own. What fraction of the total number of students own 1 pet, expressed in simplest form? First of all, let's find the total number of students. 6, 10, 5, 2, and 1. If you add up all these numbers, let's see, that's 11, plus 10 is 21, 22, 23, 24. There are 24 students in all. So what fraction of the number of students own 1 pet? 10 people, 10 students own 1 pet. 10 24 simplified to 512. What fraction of the total number of students owns more than 2 pets? More than 2 pets. It didn't say 2 pets, more than. So 3 students out of 24, which simplified, divided by 3 is 1/8. So 1/8 of students own more than 3 pets. Actually own more than 2 pets. And the last thing we're going to do is, given another dot plot, this is a dot plot about the movies, number of movies watched by 6th graders in a month. Dang, there are a lot of 6th graders. I never watched movies ever. Use the dot plot, list the number of movies watched by 6th grade students in a month from least to greatest. So we have 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. How many 3s are there? 9 of them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 4s, 4 5s, 3 6s, 7, and 8. So a lot of students, as you can tell. Which statement is supported by the data in this dot plot? The same number of students watched 3 movies. 3 movies, that's 9 students. As those who watched either 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. There are 9 students who watched 3 movies, 10 students who watched 4 or 5. Over half of the students watched 4 movies or more. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 students who watched 10 or more, 4 or more movies. Out of how many though? I'm curious. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Say over half. What is half of 32? 16. 15 is less than, so no. Maybe C. Over half of the students watched 3 movies or less. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's a 17 out of 32. Is that more than half? What's half of 32? 16. This is more than half. So over half of the students, so the answer is C. Watch 3 movies or less. So what we talked about in this one, we'll just review what dot plot is. When you're given a dot plot, please number it out from least to greatest. So break it down by numbering. From that, you can find the median and all of this. You can find any question easier. And then you are also given a bar graph. From the bar graph, can you answer questions through it about the part to the total or part to part?